computer went that had this file? And I'm like, you got to give me a moment because the first place my brain told me to look, I know for a fact it's not there because that entire system isn't there anymore. That room was gutted and turned into something else. But
are you in a safe spot for me to join?
Yes. The entire premise behind how I make us close is so that way it is always safe for you to join. Did I get a message? Let me see here. Or was that just... oh, shit. We said her name 3 times.
Oh, she showed up.
No, she messaged me.
Oh, damn, that's funny. Did we reset up? We did not reset up the air tank, did we?
No, in fact we just took it down because we agreed that it wasn't needed.
Yeah.
I mean, in fact, we might want to move that setup to the greenhouse.
That's what I was just thinking about doing. Do we have power? Okay, yeah, we have power.
Well, I think I can share. So she basically told her roommate that, hey, you're not allowed to have your boyfriend at the house, particularly when I'm around, and the roommate did it anyway. I'm like, yep, that's a boundary violation. Oh,
yeah.
That's why we haven't moved it to the greenhouse yet. It's still moving the oxygen from the tank.
Did we somehow skip out on copper or use all of said copper? Because I do not see any copper.
We probably used all the copper.
Alright, do you have any wire? Cable? Thing?
Let me check. Nope.
Alright, I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm out. A single pipe. Nice. Ooh.
Boom. Okay. How much copper did you need?
Well, I was gonna make some pipes, some fluid. Well, we have the fluid pipes.
Because there's 55.
I was just gonna.
There is now 55 grams of copper.
Where huh?
I had enough heat in the furnace. I was able to smelt 55 grams of copper.
Hell yeah. Where you put this one?
The electronics. The electronics printer, because I actually thought you were needing cables.
That's not the electronics printer. That's the electronics printer. I do need cable, so.
I need to make myself a headlamp.
I was thinking about that.
All right.
So the filtration system. We need the atmospherics. We need the pipe utility gas. We need the tank, other tank. Ooh, actually, that's a good question. Are we gonna filter out all of the gases separately, from the ice crusher? Because, like you said, we were gonna pump the like
So
nitrogen and stuff into a separate tank?
right now we can create a waste tank and just put all the
That just has
gases
everything.
that just stores everything. Eventually, I
Oh,
want
that's
to
cool.
have a atmospherics room that has a tank for each gas, and we just put it in there.
Yeah. Do we have 5 electrum?
I don't know. Do we?
Oh. We need that.
You
Oh,
or,
that's what we need. We needed 10 steel.
yep. Currently not able to. Do we have any glass sheets?
Glass sheets. I have 4.
I need one.
You can have 4.
Screwdriver. All right, we got the pod.
Yeah, so all we
There you
need
go.
is 10 steel, and then we can get a wind turbine for over there. And then that should be good for power.
All right, I fed our pet.
Cool.
I fed you. Not much, but
Good. Oh,
it was
hell
less than 1%. So I'm like,
yeah. Fair, fair.
oh, and I put the water bottle down when I shouldn't have. All right.
Gets blasted out of the airlock.
In fact, no, no, no. I put it away
Oh.
because I'm like, I'm gonna grab some water bottles and fill them up because I'm now technically going through twice as much water since I'm keeping creative alive.
Oh, that's true. That's fair.
But I'm also building a cryopod so that way if this happens again, we can just freeze his ass.
Yeah.
Which is the whole point of having the cryopod. Although there's a second benefit to the cryopod where, like, if you see on my screen, I have yellow on my body because
Yeah. See that.
I have some organ damage.
Oh, damn. How the fuck that happened?
Uh, Breathing in the wrong atmosphere, whether it be too hot, too cold, it happens. Uh, I can take a pill, and that will fix it. So you're still pulling in CO2 from the atmosphere.
Yes. What about it?
I mean, technically, that also cools the room.
Yeah.
What is the atmosphere looking like in here? It's breathable. That's right. I remember now.
Yeah, I was going to oh god. Take a portable scrubber.
Yep.
And get the pollutants out of there.
So,
but
one of the other things you could do is take this filtration system, flip it around a bit, and have it where the filtered gas you have it where the filtered gas stays in and the filtered gas gets shoved out and the unfiltered gas stays in. And then you put in the filters of the unwanted gas and it will slowly remove it from the environment. And just pump it back outside.
Yeah, I could.
Okay.
Do you wanna like move the furnace?
What do you mean? Oh, that
Um,
you can
yeah.
dismantle it.
Well, yeah, I can.
It would have been easier if you asked me before I went through the airlock cycle.
But I also have no inventory space. So,
All right, I'll take it from here.
uh, I'm
Crowbar.
gonna. Uh,
What? Do you have room for the iron sheets?
yeah, I got iron sheets.
There's more iron sheets.
Oh no! I was trying to take the air conditioner in here. It got trapped outside the door.
It's like, what were you doing in here if you didn't want to go through the airlock?
Well, no, I did want to go to the airlock just with the air conditioner.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
25 days without dying.
It's crazy.
Which is going to be curious to see what happens when creative joins. Although, technically, he has survived 25 days without dying.
Yes.
Because, technically speaking, his body is still there. Alright. What are we going to do?
Can this? Okay, so it can't go through the door. Apparently.
There's ways to do it. There's also ways that you can, how do I say this? Kill yourself trying to do it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. So what do you need for steel? Or what do we need to do for steel?
We need to get that tank emptied.
Okay.
Once that tank has all the oxygen taken out of it, we can dismantle that and I can put the door back in place. And then I can empty that little cell to a vacuum, and then I can put the ice into the furnace without an issue.
Cool.
There is another way to go about doing it, but I'm currently not 100% motivated to make the fuel injection for the furnace.
Why not?
Because then I have to get into making sure that I'm not pumping the injected fuel into the hot gas storage tank, and it's only going into the furnace. And right now we have a compact design, which makes that kind of complicated to do.
Fair.
Especially since we seem to be still struggling with power.
Yes. Somehow.
The wind just is not being friendly with us.
No.
Okay. With that. What is... Okay, my suit power is fine. Okay. Alright, how are you doing? Alright, we only have 1.7 moles left to go.
Damn.
Alright.
So are we gonna use this tank over there?
Yeah.
And then are we gonna leave the water tank that's over there, the portable one, or are we gonna do a bigger water tank?
For now, we are going to use the tank that's over there, but we will eventually make a bigger tank.
Cool.
Until we start manufacturing water, that tank will be more than sufficient.
What do you mean manufacturing water?
Uh, as in, instead of melting ice for water, we actually take oxygen and volatiles and use an H2 combustor to turn that gas into water.
Ah, that's what that does.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, did we have any steel left over?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to need 35 steel, 35 gold, and 35 copper.
For what?
A large station battery.
Okay, well I got 11 gold, 25 copper in here.
Okay. Alright. There's a stack of gold. That's not a stack of copper.
Did we have a portable scrubber and do something with it?
If we did, it might be in the crates outside.
Alright. Portable scrubber.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need to go get copper. Because we don't even have copper ore.
Damn. Oh,
Well,
what did we do with the deep miner? Why did we take that off?
consuming too much power and it was moved to its more permanent home.
Ah.
The big issue is we're having a big power problem.
Yeah.
Shit. Boy, talk about I called that we were having a power problem. We just ran out of power.
Damn.
Alright, let's go outside and deal with a few things. Including getting some coal to throw into the generator. Oh yeah, there's like literally no wind right now.
Damn.
Oh, that's a nice vein of copper. So let's, nice vein of coal. So one thing I'm going to do, well, there's two things I need to do. One, our station battery is outside and batteries do not respond well to cold. So we're losing a lot of power to the cold, which is never fun.
So I should put this one inside as well?
Yep.
Cool.
The other thing is why it is so much better than just a large battery in your APC. The station battery still has its limitations. So getting a large station battery means much more power storage.
So if you're gonna make a large station battery over there, can I get the small one for over here?
We will make a large station battery for that one at some point as well. Because since we are currently having intermediate power problems,
Mm-hmm.
because we are on wind and not solar,
Yeah.
one of the things is you want to have a large, and I'm going to say large battery as not battery but capacity. Because when a storm comes in, those wind
Yeah, you get a
turbines
lot of power.
get a lot of power, and it really quickly
Yeah.
fills up your batteries.
Yeah.
But if you don't have much battery, then you waste a lot of power.
Yeah, fair.
In fact, my plan is after I make your station battery, large station battery, I'm going to go make a third one and put that down for the deep miner.
Mm.
I just realized something.
Wait, what did you say?
I just realized something. I don't have a certain software running, so okay. All right, so that gives us copper. All right. That's we're gonna need more gold, and I can do that while we're waiting for that thing to empty, which it should be emptied soon. All right, now let's see what this guy looks like. You know what? That's close enough. Okay. Ores to the left of me, ores to the right. All right. Oh, that's kind of funny in hindsight.
Hmm.
I didn't have to go looking for coal. Creative had already mined a lot of it.
Nice.
Alright, always make sure that's empty before we begin. There we go. Whee. Oh, you probably took the steel sheet. but
Steel sheets. We hit steel sheets.
iron sheet. Sorry, I need an iron
Oh yeah.
sheet
Okay, let me figure
because
out what I need to
there was one on the
make
floor,
the.
but you took it.
Oh yeah, I took that one. Yeah. Let me build this ice crusher.
Well, just know every moment you wait is a moment I can't make steel.
Oh, all right. I guess you win. It's two.
All right. Do you have much cable on you?
I got 6 left.
That might be enough.
Cryo tube? Hell yeah.
We need to get the gas and the gas cold enough for it, but yes.
You want me to make some more pipes or cables?
Nope, that was enough.
Cool.
Oh wait, I need to.
What's the beeping? Ah.
Alright.
So can I move this air tank?
Yeah. Alright, that would be enough to make 2. What you drank? I just had a Pepsi and coughed. It's not that. Oh yeah, a solar point. How much nitrogen is in this room? So we have a cryopod built, but not plumbed or wired or anything. But we are going to work on that. So next time you need to leave, you go into the cryopod and it slows your metabolism, so we don't have to keep feeding you. Although with you saying what you drank, that also makes me wonder where the imp is, because it's been 30 minutes since we started streaming, so we should be having the imp yell at us that hydration is important. Let's get some more oxide in. 26 days without dying.
Nice.
I just added some more oxygen to the life pod because we've actually been burning through it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Alright. We're definitely going to need to move this locker because this will be the new power corner.
I need more pipes. A lot more pipes. I don't know. You're probably gonna hate the way I'm doing this, but
I have 14 pipes.
oh hell yeah! Gas
They are
pipes, not fluid pipes. Right?
gas.
Cool.
The yellow gas pipes, so they're not insulated, but
Yes. I'm on my way, dearie. Actually, I mean, I'm here, but... Hola.
hola.
Ah.
Alright, I guess I'll add more oxygen.
Let me know when we have the steel.
I'm going to pick up
Make a lot
eggs and clean
wind
buckets.
turbines.
Okay. What was that?
Let me know when we have 20 steel so we can make a turbine.
Okay, we have more than 20 steel.
Oh. Can we make a wind turbine then? The
Not
tall
at the
one?
moment. Right now, I'm making your large station battery.
Oh. I thought you were making your large station battery.
Already made my large station battery.
Oh, damn. This man's ahead of the game. It's like he's done this before.
Astroloid, that's what we need for the advanced solar kit. A lot of pressure, a lot of temperature. Gotcha. At least it's not a tight range like the other ones. Alright, and then you wanted a wind.
Yes, the tall one. The good one.
Well, I have some good news and bad news. The
Uh-oh.
bad news is we ran out of power, so someone needs to go throw coal in the coal generator.
Alright, where's the coal?
On the roof.
Cool.
Creative put a bunch in the locker on the roof.
Alright, I'll be there in a sec.
The good news is we have the resources to make your wind turbine. The part that's funny is I said good news, bad news before I knew the bad news.
Oh. Uh-huh. What's the bad news?
We ran out of power, so I can't print it.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of my moments my niece would talk about where she's like, yeah, he does that stuff where he'll say something and then it happens.
Okay, there you got coal in the generator.
Okay. I did have a fun moment with my brother because he's a reservist.
Mm-hmm.
There's the imp telling me to hydrate. He's a reservist.
Damn, that took a while.
Yeah, 35 minutes.
Damn. Oh. Wait. No, not in power here. Okay. I thought we were out of power here for a second.
But
Oh, no, we are out of power. Damn, okay.
como se dice in English? What was I saying? Oh yes. So I message him today, and he's going, "Oh yeah, I'm heading out to Hawaii." And I'm like, "Wait, what?" He goes, "I thought I told you. Yeah, as soon as you get back, I had to fly out." And I'm like, "All right, I have to ask, is this standard orders or oh shit orders?" And he goes, "Standard order." I'm like, "Okay," because I heard something happened in Pakistan, and I go to pull up the video of Youth Pastor Ryan talking about what happened, and I send it to my brother as he sends me the same short.
That's funny.
And I'm like, we both laughed about it, and I go, somewhere my niece is going, hive mind.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's your battery, and there's your wind turbine. I just gave you the framework for them. I'm setting them down. I don't want to fight with setting them up for you because I need to fight with setting up mine.
Yeah, fair.
How much coal did you put in?
Just a stack.
Yeah, don't put in a full stack. You're wasting it. You only want to put about 7 at a time.
Oh, okay, fair. Oh, I need cable again.
What did we recycle that had gold? Alright. So I need iron. I hate how iron is always the last thing that comes out.
Do we have any steel sheets made, or do we have to make them?
I mean, we have to make them.
How many do you need?
Not enough bandwidth to remember. I'm trying to focus on my project before it falls out of my head again. It's already fallen out of my head 3 times, and I'm trying to stay focused so I don't get sidetracked.
Fair.
Today at work, it was to describe how things went at work today. I go, they need to officially coin the terms for higher dimensional movement, because to say that it went sideways feels like an understatement. So I want to know what the term is to talk about moving from the 3-dimensional space to the 17th dimensional space, so I can say it went that direction.
Yeah, I have no clue what you just said.
Yeah, that's because there currently is no terminology for it. So we typically say things go sideways when they don't go to plan. And we understand that in a 3-dimensional space. How can I describe to you it went from axis 3 to axis 17? There is no terminology to my knowledge for that. I know.
Yeah, I agree.
I know the terminology. It can be doing a mage.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, I spent about 5 hours of my day rushing to get a project complete so I could send it overnight to my boss, who is currently in like the other side of the country. Because when I dropped him off at the station yesterday to catch his train, he basically did a face palm of, "Oh shit, I forgot to print and bring an item with me. So I'm going to need to have you print it and then overnight it to me." And then when I went to print it, we didn't have enough of the material. Apparently OBS couldn't handle the laugh. So creatives like, I made Mage laugh so hard OBS broke.
That's funny.
But so when I went to print it yesterday, it turns out we didn't have enough of that material. So my boss was like, "Fine, first thing in the morning, run by our supplier and pick up the new roll, and I'll have it set up so that way you just have to push start on the printer once you load the material." So, sure enough, I run by our suppliers, I pick it up, I load the material, I push print, and it starts printing, and about 5 minutes later, it throws an error message.
Oh God!
Something about the auto correction didn't work. It's basically said, "Hey, did you put the media in perfectly straight?" And I'm like, "Fuck, I probably didn't." So I had to cut the material off that was in the printer and reload everything. I checked, and sure enough, I had loaded the material properly. So I said, okay, maybe it's just a bug. I tried again. It threw the same error code.
Ooh.
And
what are electronic parts?
They are electronic parts. I don't understand what it is so hard. It is what it is. The better question that you are wanting to ask is, where do I acquire electronic parts? Although I will tease you and go, all right, big boy, which printer do you think you get the electronic? Yes.
Cool. Can you let me in so I don't suffocate to death, please? Not you. Hello? Hello? Door?
Okay. Okay. There's my 2. There's your 2. How many still sheets did it take? 5?
Took 7, 9, 7, something like that.
4. Oh, that's not a good sign for a few reasons. No. I guess him just standing in a corner does make it where he doesn't go through resources as quickly. But it was a rather smart idea to basically every time I eat or drink, I feed and water him.
So this is a volume pump. Is that what we want for the air?
Yes, for now.
Okay. Not a pressure regulator?
Well, what are you wanting to, you need to be more specific when you're talking about for what you want, because sometimes you want a pressure regulator, sometimes you want a volume pump.
Fill the air tank from the to fill the air canisters from the bigger air tank.
That you want the pressure regulator.
Okay, so then why did you have a volume pump? Because I just picked this up from off of
The reason
what
I
you
had a volume pump was I was moving it from one big tank to a medium tank.
Mm.
I already knew from the math that there was no possible way for me to overpressurize the portable tank from the volume that was in the big tank. So I didn't need to restrict myself to a pressure regulator. When you're going from the canister or the portable tank to a canister, you totally can overpressurize your canister. So you use a pressure regulator.
Alright. Do we want to move the water tank that's in here already, or do we just want to hook up the ice crusher to this across the room?
Just a moment. I did a dumbass move, so I didn't hear a thing you said. What were you saying?
So, you know where the water tank is that you originally put down in here? In the
Yep.
corner? I have the air tank and I have the ice crusher. The ice crusher's in the corners. It's not really in the best spot for the water. But what I can do is I can turn the water tank, and then we can have the input and the output be on the correct sides, so we don't have to like.
You are more than welcome to rearrange anything I put there.
Ooh.
Because I just was doing a temporary setup for what we were doing. Because like, if you remember, I was rushing to get the bottler made so we could hydrate because we had run out of bottled water.
Yeah.
So I was totally in the oh shit, we need something now mode.
Yeah. It's fair.
Okay.
So both inputs. Can you put a liquid pipe into a pipe connection? Or does it have to be a pipe liquid connection?
I'm trying to understand your question.
So you know how on the portable connectors, there's two inputs?
Yes, one is a liquid and one is a gas. And the proper term I think you're wanting to say is, can you connect one to the wrong? And the answer is no, but you can place it in the thing. So that's why you want to make sure it displays the right color. That's not what he's asking, Creative. He is asking because there is a liquid port and a gas port on the tank connector. And basically, the answer is there you can technically place the wrong pipe to the wrong connector, but it won't display the connection color.
Okay, but it will still give fluid.
You have to have it connect.
Because yeah, connected to a fluid pipe.
And
And then
do you understand what I mean by the difference between connect and placed?
yes.
Okay.
So it'll place, but it won't actually work as a fluid pipe.
You have chat slowed? What? I don't understand what you mean by I have chat slow.
Slow chat. It's probably some imp in the flask or stream elements or whatever thing that
Or is he talking about the
occasionally
latency?
happens. Oh no, that just happens.
Oh yeah. All right. Okay, so I'm going to cheese this a bit. Because this needs to get moved inside. But I'm going to be lazy. Sometimes if you... it's... Twitch is being Twitch. Sometimes it looks at the contents of what you're sending, and if you send it too quickly, it thinks you're trying to spam, and it blocks it. Other times, it is able to recognize that, no, this is coherent conversation, and allows it. Alright. So, this guy is no longer I did it backwards. Okay. So this guy is no longer receiving power, but is giving power. So eventually that will drain. And when that's drained, we can disassemble it and move it inside.
What are we talking about?
The small station battery.
Mine or yours?
Mine. Because it is outside and I need it inside. That's an issue. But it's also mostly charged. So I don't want to disassemble it and lose all that charge.
Yeah.
So what I did is I just changed the power input so that way it's not receiving any power, but I didn't remove the power going out of it. So it's still giving up its power. And in this way, we can have it drain and use up all that charge. Meanwhile, we have the large station battery, which is currently receiving power, but not doing anything with it. There's no connection out of that large station battery. Which currently, we're not generating a lot of power, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright. But if a storm rolls through, it will charge that sucker. So nice being a nice, cool, cold air. Now, I'm not sure if you're referring to your character in the corner having nice, cool air, or if you're referring to in real life you're in nice, cool air. And if you're referring to an... Okay, so you are referring to real life, and I'm sure both Magic and I are very jealous of you as it's rather toasty out here.
Yeah, it was like 95 on Saturday. It was a lot.
Alright, so we need to be concerned about that, but not at the moment. And that has reached where we wanted it to, so we can hit that, and it was 90.
Why am I getting errors that say index out of range?
Let me come see what you're looking at for me to understand.
No, it's in like the where you get your achievements and shit,
Oh,
like in the bottom left corner.
I honestly don't know. I've been trying to figure that out some when I see it.
Uh,
Oh, ooh, that looks like a lovely plant.
yes, it says harvest, but I was told not to harvest. So it says
You.
seed.
Why does the airlock have no power?
Oh, because I just disconnected the power.
Okay. All right, now Imp in the Flask is working on his regular schedule. But you are
Alright, you
correct.
should
You
have
need to
power
wait
now.
for the thing to seed before you harvest it.
You should have power now if you want to come in. Yeah, cool. Alright, so we just need the pressure regulator, we need filters, and we need the other tank. Which I'll probably move these wires a little bit and just put it like here.
Oh, you need the pressure regulator?
Yeah, pressure regulator and then the tank.
Well, you can harvest it. Yeah. Uh, just for the sake of let's not get to that advanced cheese until later. This is the first crop. I don't want to risk it.
What, that we lose the in case we lose it?
Let's see here. One of the things that my other risk it for a biscuit. Let's see here. And in fact,
Put it in a biscuit.
This is exactly what I was kind of worried about. Where I'm like, let's just leave it. We're only getting 2 potatoes out of this guy instead of 3.
Why?
That I don't have a good answer for. I do not know whether it's. I don't have enough information to answer that properly. The answer could be this particular potato strain, just that's the genetics for it. It could be that it grew in less than optimal conditions. So instead of giving 3, it gave 2. I don't have enough information at this time. There are multiple reasons why this plant could have given us 2 instead of 3.
So we need this tank.
That is, well, I mean, oh yeah, here's the tank.
Hola. Thank you. Okay, can you hold this and this? Thank you.
Why did you decide to run a super long pipe to the pipe canister processing thing? The pipe utility.
Because I didn't want to have to run it around here and over here, or back around the back where the wires are, so I just did it above.
Okay. The big reason I ask is there is a totally valid reason to do it. Because you effectively increase the volume of the pipe.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Like I said, there's a valid reason, but I suspected you didn't know that.
Well, I mean, I know it would increase the, like, what is actually in the pipe, because there's more volume of the pipe, so you can hold more.
So,
but that's not why I did it.
So the fun bit is by having a larger volume in your network. When you go to fill your air tank, it should fill faster now.
Oh yeah, no, mine filled 6,400 in like a second.
So yeah, having more volume allows that to happen. A way to do it that uses less pipe is you use the pipe utility and do inline tanks. One pipe utility allows you to do a small inline tank, and two together allows you to do a larger inline tank.
Do you have 2 pipes on you by chance?
I gave you all my pipes.
Okay. I'll be back. Oh shit, I'm dying because I'm hungry.
Alright. Alright, I'm actually shutting off the filtration system. The pressure differential is too great for it anymore.
Yeah. I was just thinking about doing that when I came back, but
Alright. I think we're probably due for a storm.
it says game paused.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
correct.
running.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we kept you alive.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Alright. Airlock is currently oh, I see. I read that wrong the first time. I thought it said I thought the airlock said it was currently cycling the external pressure, and it's like, no, it's currently cycled to external pressure.
Mm.
And now that creative's here, there's less engineering juggling that I'm going to have to be doing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like, if we need to really quickly set up a thing where we can get oxygen out of the air tank into our canisters type scenario, I don't have to be the one to drop what I'm doing to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, and while I'm thinking about it, you were the one working on the solar all yesterday. You forgot to repair the small solar panel while you were up there, so it died from the storms.
Me?
Not you.
Oh. You were staring at oh, that's creative, staring right at me.
Yeah, I'm outside.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm 86% health. But
Oh.
but we're not injured, so
At least you're not doing like creative likes to do, where you don't eat or drink till your health is down to like 20, and then you eat and drink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we need iron for canisters, so I should have kept a little bit of iron, but it's fine, whatever. We can go smelt some. Creative, did you just throw your helmet on the ground in rage?
Yep.
Sounds about right.
Alright, and I was looking at astraloy. Yes, astraloy. Copper, steel, and cobalt.
Mm. Mm. Thanks.
So creative, how was your day?
Eventful.
Sounds like it.
Stand. Need more. Mm.
Going for that cobalt.
Iron, gold, copper.
Mm.
So I say we refine this cobalt to get some cobalt 60 and then set up some RTGs that way.
Ooh.
What?
Sadly, the game will not allow us to do that.
Oh.
Aw. You got my hopes up, man.
I mean, there is a mod that we can add that allows us to fabricate the RTGs.
Oh, yeah, it was a creative item, isn't it?
Yep, but there is a mod that unlocks a recipe for it. And I think it's a really balanced recipe because you basically have to already be where you have the tier 2 alloys, and then you also need 1,000 uranium.
Mmm.
Yeah, which that it's like 500-day world only had like I think about half of that.
All right. So like I said, I found that mod to be fairly
Ooh.
decently balanced.
Ooh.
What?
I am not comfortable with 10.1 megapascal tank. Oxygen canister.
Hmm? For what? Where?
I don't know how you did it, but
10.1?
that pressure. 10, it was 10.2
Shh. Well, I didn't.
megapascals.
I didn't set it up on his where it is now, but I had it set where it should have stopped at 10 exactly. But then we moved it, so
Oh, on the pressure regulator?
yeah,
It's set to 10? Oh.
it should be
I put it at
10,000.
7. I put it at 7,000.
Oh, your potato can be harvested now.
It has seed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, if you want to do that, I'm just setting up the extra power right now.
Okay.
Are we just going to be keeping the seeds and just planting the fruit?
For now,
Yeah, for now. Okay.
I want to build up to where we have 10 seeds in backup.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
Mm.
Okay. Yes. Oh, that is kind of funny. Creative, you were short by about 30 seconds. Had you joined 30 seconds earlier, you would have joined exactly at the 1 hour mark.
Mm.
Ah.
Yeah.
I need more heavy cable. Unfortunate.
All right. Well, there's 4 heavy cable in this locker.
I need more than 4.
Well, then you know how to make more.
Yup. Oh, hiccups.
Mm.
I do appreciate my physiology. I hiccup once, I hiccup twice, and then I'm done.
Yeah, sometimes mine lasts like an hour. We need more gold.
Well, we need more steel.
We need more everything.
Yep. That's basic stationeers, right?
Mhm.
Alright, so actually...
I did bring enough iron and coal for you to do 200 steel.
I did see that, and we made a few hundred steel. I think we've burned through 300 steel already. Just in this
Already?
hour.
God damn.
So why you do that?
So the ice doesn't melt.
Mm.
Because, you know, if the oxide melts, you know, okay, we get a little bit more oxygen. But if the volatiles melt, that's a bad day for us.
Well, as long
Can
as
I
you
make
don't
a
ignite
loop
it.
for power? Like, if I have the wire going into the in?
It'll damage the wire.
Oh man. So I need a shit ton more gold then for this shit.
Especially batteries, because they will draw infinite amount of power.
Yeah.
Alright. I hate how much material is lost, but we do have astroloy.
Nice.
You know what that means, creative? Means we can start
yeah.
making the advanced solar panels.
3 of them.
Yeah, 3 of them. Well, we have enough astroloy for 3 of them. We need to make more electrum, more steel, but... Alright.
Okay, creative, you got your sensor goggles.
No.
Oh.
Someone, I'm guessing Mage has it.
Yep. I've been using it quite prodigiously.
Yeah, that's why I left it out.
Are we
Yeah. In fact, at
eligible
one
gold?
point, I'm like, ah, crap. He has them on him. And then I saw that they were in there. I'm like, nope, he was a good boy and left him behind. Okay.
So, I need heavy cable to keep the greenhouse with power.
Okay.
You place the battery so far away.
The problem
need
with your
gold.
yeah, we need everything because right now we are using everything. Because like I need a crap ton of iron to make more steel.
Can you use 2 different types of wire? Cable and heavy cable?
Yes, but it's not advised.
It won't
Okay,
like
but
it.
for now.
What was that, creative?
It won't like it. But you can do it.
I'm sure you've noticed that's a common answer of, well, technically you can do it, but it's not a good idea. Or,
For the short term,
technically you can do that, but the question is, what is your risk management threshold?
none.
Because it's like, can you fill your canister with a volume pump? Absolutely! Is it a good idea? Probably not. Alright.
Well, I just need to connect the one battery to the other battery, and then that's it.
I would recommend putting a transformer in between.
I don't even have enough wire to get there.
Because as Creative said, batteries can draw an infinite amount of power. So you typically want to put a transformer, which is improperly named, in between so you can throttle the voltage. And Creative, were you the one who dug just straight down in a single voxel shape?
It was probably me actually digging up.
Ah, gotcha.
Because you fell in
I
a
need-
hole.
One.
I keep
singular
finding it.
gold.
Luckily, my jetpack pressure is quite healthy. Alright.
Mage, you have the sensor goggles still?
Yeah.
Are you going mining or?
I will be in a moment.
Okay, cool. I was just gonna see if you wanted me to.
I mean, if you want to go get all the gold and things, I'm more than happy to give up the job.
Oh, you disabled the miner or
sure.
deep drill, or did you move it
What-
down? I'm guessing you moved it down.
I just tossed the sensor glasses on this passive vent for you, and there you go.
I just need to go refill my battery.
The deep miner is all the way down at bedrock. We need to wire it. It's currently disabled because we're having power problems.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Alright, and there's the steel. What was I making this steel? Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay. All of the pipes are hooked up for the water and the
Okay.
air and all that, so we can start putting some oxide in there, and we just got to turn the things on. But I don't have the battery connected.
I thought you were supposed to be mining for copper and gold.
I am. I just had to go take some stuff out of inventory. Where do you want me to put some volatiles and nitrites? Just so my inventory is empty.
I would recommend printing a mining backpack, which only takes about 6 iron, and just and that way you have a temperature controlled container to put all the ice in. At some point, it would be nice for us to have a mining backpack for each ore type, so that way we can more.
Well, I was gonna do the heavy ones because that holds more, I believe.
Yeah, but honestly, it's really not worth the cost. Because the standard mining backpack is literally just 6 iron. And why it doesn't hold as much, it's 6 iron compared to the other one.
And you could do backpackception.
Yes, but the mining backpack you can't really do.
Yeah, you can't put a backpack inside of a mining backpack. Yep.
Yeah.
But you can make a backpack and put mining backpacks inside the backpack, and put that backpack with all the mining backpacks inside another backpack.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to have that degree of separation.
Okay, I think I'm ready to go.
Incanal.
I'm sure Creative is impressed with the amount of advanced alloys that we do have.
It is a handy amount.
I would do more, I'm just missing ores.
Yeah.
What do we need most? Gold?
Gold and copper.
If you can make some electrum, I can make another ore scanner.
Yep. You notice I keep saying gold and copper, but we have the silver already.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mind me, I'm just digging straight down.
And if you look at the electronics printer, you'll see why I say copper, because we need 20 copper for the heavy solar panels. We need electrum and steel and astraloy, but we have the steel and astraloy.
We only have 1 gram of Constantan.
Yeah, that's not the funnest thing to make. What do you need it for? Yay! A storm! That should help charge our batteries up.
Ooh. Ooh.
I hope Magic had his all wired properly.
Nope, because I need the cable. But it's all heavy cable to the battery. I just need it to get to the building.
From the battery, you don't necessarily need heavy cable. It's just to
I just need more cable.
Yeah.
I didn't even have enough to get to the building. But if I'm going from large battery to small battery, do I want heavy cable?
Yes.
Okay, so then I need heavy cable.
Alright. So this battery isn't quite drained yet. It's almost drained. I see you were able to make sensor lenses.
Yeah, I just needed the electrum for the scanner.
All right, that storm filled this large station battery without a problem.
Nice. Is mine filled over there? Or
I don't know.
because you have more wind turbines. Oh yeah, because there's still a storm. Right.
This one here uses power, right?
Wait, what?
A battery, right?
I would recommend the heavy drill.
Okay.
The Mark II just has a higher temperature threshold.
Mm.
Alright, so how am I going to do this? Because this is... I want to whack your helmet because like I was trying to do something, although you can't see what my hands are doing, so that's also fair.
Also,
Are you printing anything at the current moment?
no. Oh.
Okay, apparently...
Cable burned.
No!
Or did you cut it?
I cut it. But the fact we still have power raises questions.
No, we don't. We don't have power.
Batteries.
Oh, the light.
The lights!
It through a
small
different way
battery.
right here,
Yep,
right?
yep. Once you said it's just lights, I go, never mind. I know the answer to the question. Boom. There we go. You should have power now.
Gold, copper, steel. Oh, okay.
Why can't I pick this battery up? There we go.
Because it doesn't like you.
Alright. I would love to get a T scanner, but we don't have the material right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, you just miss an electrum or something?
I think it's Electrum. Okay, kill that because I don't. Oh, okay, you replay. And I should probably put a cable there.
Okay.
Okay, so you did use that heavy cable, darn it.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of gold and copper right now, so we'll be good when I come back up.
That's awkward.
What is this red light?
That does not help whatsoever when you phrase it that way.
I am sharing screen.
That's bedrock.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's harder to drill in.
You can't drill into bedrock. That's
I got pretty decently far under it.
okay. You're not supposed to be able to. There are some bugs you can exploit to get under it, but you're not supposed to. All right.
Well, all I was doing was just following the ores.
Yep. Ores will spawn at and below bedrock, and you can pick that up because it replaces the bedrock with ore, and that's how you can get under it.
Mm.
And the storm is over. And why? Hey, Creative, do me a favor. There's some frames in that locker. Can you throw it down the deep miner hole?
3 frames, or is there another frame that I'm missing?
Three frames is more than enough. I just need a frame. And I think there's 3 frames in that locker.
What happens if I mine? Never mind. That's cobalt, not carbon monoxide.
It is this hole, I believe.
Yep. Thank you.
What are the red X's for ores?
Volatiles.
Cool.
All was well until the scientists accidentally introduced chemical X.
Does that mean that Magic is going to turn into a Powerpuff Girl?
Well, that's awkward.
I don't disagree, but
No. Come outside.
I'm outside technically.
Oh.
Be like, come outside her.
Yeah. So this is the most awkward thing I have ever seen. I didn't know where the hell I was, so I just dug in a diagonal up. I came out directly in front of the door to the base.
Nice.
So, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go to the tool printer, make a terrain tool with a dirt canister and a battery for it. Then you need to go somewhere with the dirt canister in your tool, your mining belt, mine some terrain, then take that canister of dirt, which only goes up to 64, put it in your terrain tool, and then replace the material that you took away.
Cool. We need to smelt stuff first.
Yeah, I need the stuff to smelt. Because we should not be using the arc furnace anymore.
So I need enough heavy cable to, connect my batteries together. And then I need some gold and I need some iron for the terrain manipulator. Oh. Alright, that's everything that I have that is not meltable.
That
So you-
statement confuses me.
Are
Ice.
you
I
Everything
think
else-
I know what he meant, but I think he reversed the statement.
Hmm.
Because I think he
No, it
meant
says
to.
everything that's not meltable. Wait.
Not ice.
Yeah. Yeah, so I put everything that is not meltable, that's not ice, in the chest, in the locker.
I think you meant to say you put. Oh, because I'm literally smelting, and I'm melting the ore to ingots.
Oh. Not that kind of melting.
Yes. Once creative's like not ice, I go, oh, gotcha. And technically the ice supplements, but I digress.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Hmm. So you are capturing the gas from the ores now?
Yeah, I have been.
Yeah.
Once I got the advanced furnace up and running.
Yeah,
It was just
a couple more wires to connect the ice crusher.
It was just a standard furnace that I'm like, I'm not gonna bother managing the gases on that one. Because I just use the furnace just enough to get the advanced furnace going.
There. So were you able to connect your power back to the main base?
I failed to understand the question.
Because you disconnected the battery, right?
The APC, you mean?
I think I know what he's getting at. I waited till the battery was drained, and then I disassembled it. The large station battery was hooked up the whole time, but once the storm hit and it filled it up, then I connected it to main power.
Cool. Then can I get first dibs on cable?
I don't understand.
The power is currently not connected over there. It has what's left in the small battery, and that's it.
Well, I'm not stopping you from making heavy cable.
Well, I need the gold and the copper that I gave you. You said
Uh,
we shouldn't be using the regular furnace.
Correct. And again, I'm not stopping you from using the gold.
Where? Oh. What about copper?
It's on the floor. Where have you been?
Where's the floor?
Fine, I'll do everything. I'll bring it over and put it in for you.
I was looking on the floor.
I was also being a smartass because when I said it's on the floor, it had literally just hit the floor from the furnace. So I did not lie.
You didn't. But yeah, so any oxide that you guys have, you should be able to bring it over there in a minute. Because I got about 3 stacks of oxide, so we can get a decent amount of air and gases going over there.
Okay.
And the oxygen's all hooked up. You guys know that, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Especially since it almost blew up my canister.
Oh, is that why you were complaining?
Yeah. It's not a smart canister.
Mm.
Like the max pressure I put on the normal canister is 8 megapascals. It filled up to over 10.
Damn.
Yeah, I always have it set to 10, but not above 10. Alrighty.
What do I need? I need iron, gold, and copper.
So I should have heavy cable up to the APC?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, there's electrum in there.
I mean, technically, you can typically get away with not doing it to the APC, so up to the batteries. And from the batteries, you can do a standard cable. But then you also need to remember you're limited to 5 kilowatts.
Yeah.
Ooh. Just use this for a little bit.
Alright, I give up since you keep stealing the alloys, but
Oh, I need some iron.
I know.
Search, or scanner. Search. Ooh, okay, there's that thing. Wait.
Alrighty. Close that down.
No, I don't need you. This. There. Yes, it is the battery. Good. Search.
Alright. And yes, it looks like your battery is full.
Yes, I know.
And that's the large station battery. I can see that from here.
Yeah.
Mm.
There we go. Now we don't have to jump in the door.
Okay. Did we already burn through all that copper?
Really? Damn.
Alright, someone with sensor lenses, we need copper.
Give me a minute. Just looking up the
Battery's currently charging.
Yeah, I need to charge the battery as well.
Oh, gee. Oh. Okay, the normal mining backpack holds quite a bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why when. Oh. Uh.
What?
Speak, boo boo, speak.
So I connected the battery to the small battery.
Did it explode?
Did you
No, one
cause?
of the cables did though.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Uh, so say what you did again, just to make sure I heard you correctly.
So I connected the large battery that was full to the small battery.
Yes, and what have Creative and I been saying this whole time about when you connect a battery to a battery?
I don't know because I haven't been paying attention.
Clearly, because it has infinite demand. It will take every drop of power that can be moved, will move at the same time. So,
What you would
then
need
how
is
do
a
you-
transformer to limit it.
Oh, okay. So I actually need a transformer then.
yes.
Yeah, there's a
Oh, okay.
normal one, a medium one, and I think a large one, right?
Yep.
Or okay. A large one, I believe, is for the heavy cable. Medium,
You said
less
large?
of a heavy. You could also combine two different cables too.
Must be rotated the same direction. It is rotated the same direction, you mook.
Yeah, before I went away, I did also like remove all the batteries besides life support.
Okay. There we go.
Hmm.
0, 1, 2.
Telescope.
Zero, 1, 2. Yep. Telescope is definitely a late game desire.
Telescope. For what?
Mhm. For tracking celestial objects.
No, we already
Ooh.
we have a sensor lens sensor for that though.
No, there's actually an achievement for using the. You can visualize celestial objects with the sensor lenses, but there's actually an achievement to track celestial objects with the telescope for like 10 minutes.
Mm.
And whoever filled the locker with copper, it would have been nice to know when I said, hey, we need copper, to be told, oh yeah, go check the locker upstairs.
Oh, I thought you would. You said, did we go through all that copper? So I just assumed that you had gone through all of that copper.
Oh no, I had smelted a lot of copper. And I'm like, did we already go through all that copper? I admit I understand where the confusion happened. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see here. Did someone move the gold, or are we out of gold?
I got like 2.5 stacks of gold.
Oh, I was looking at the ingots. Because I made a bar of 50 gold. And one of the issues that I have to be mindful of is there's 3 of us. So I can easily think we have the gold, and when my back was turned, one of you used it.
What's the max voltage for a small battery?
Batteries don't.
For a regular cable, I mean.
500 kilowatt. Or I mean 5 kilowatts.
Okay.
All right. People with sensor lenses. We need gold. 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 Yeah. We have two. Oh, I know where the. Wait. Why do we have 2 electronic parts in the electronics crate?
Because you had told me to make electronic parts because I needed electronic parts for the battery. But then I guess you made them and I didn't hear you made them, so I made them.
All right. And who put an empty large battery in one of the crates?
Probably also me, because I had an extra one in my inventory that was here. That was over at this this side. There were too many.
Alright. I'm limited by that, so that kind of limits what I can work with.
Alright, so I got the ice crusher hooked up, and I got the filter hooked up.
So who made a stacker?
Not me.
Not me.
Oh,
I
then
don't
you
even know
just...
what that does.
I'm like, because we have a stacker already. So who's in here with me?
Me.
Not me.
Okay, that's what I was
That's
assuming.
what me.
I just know Creative's off for the hunt for gold, and I'm waiting for his return.
Would it be beneficial to like smelt other ingots until I come back?
It would if I hadn't already done that.
Ah.
So right now I'm trying to get a basic trade platform up and running.
Ooh.
get new seeds, or what are you gonna try and trade first?
Not sure right now because normally I would have got multiple deep miners up and running and been able to trade ore super easy by now. But remember how hard it was to keep Thief alive?
Beef alive?
The chicken.
Oh,
I've been having a very similar vibe this playthrough.
wonder why.
So are we using steel for frames?
Yes, yes. Steel is much more efficient.
Alright. Because I'm thinking of expanding that greenhouse.
Steel is much more efficient.
Not just for like plants, but for like gas and stuff.
I would recommend building a completely different enclosure for gases. Like, it can be adjacent. Just make sure it's
But
a complete
separate room.
Yes.
And do what?
You basically said it. Make it a separate room.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Where do I want to put the... Alright.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, let's go. Actually, let's see here. You're no longer used.
I should mine more of this.
Alright.
So you good on Volatiles and oxide?
Volatiles from oxide? No, you get. Well,
No. You good with fuel mix?
yes. Apparently, we need more iron because someone's burned through all of our iron.
I've been mining a variety.
That's fair.
But I got iron.
Do you have gold? Because like gold is starting to be we need gold.
Yes. And copper and coal. I got one mining backpack full and another one about half full.
Nice. Did you just throw that at me?
Yes, I threw it where I knew you would pick it up.
I did. I literally didn't. I didn't even have to move, and I picked it up.
Yep. Okay.
How big should I make it?
No idea.
Because right now I got 20 frames that I can make airtight.
So, while I'm waiting for creative to return, I'm gonna go get me a snack.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that too.
Mm. Mm. Do. Diggy diggy hole. I hear someone moving stuff. Thought y'all were gonna go eat food. Yeah, I heard you. Just mine some of this.
And I have returned.
Welcome back.
Nice.
Oh. One, I had left my light on, but two, water.
Mm.
There we go. Alright. How's our... Well, where is Nomad?
I am over by the greenhouse.
How's our crop going?
They're both almost ready to harvest.
As in seeding?
Yes.
Follow-up question. How's the nitrogen in that room?
Last I checked, it was not that much. But I shall check right now.
Because we also need to start growing soy so we can turn it into oil and start making French fries.
How about what about placing some nitrice in the room?
No! No! No!
That would fuck up the temperature.
No! Nitrice has nitrous in it as well.
We're at
Well, I'm sure it'll liquefy.
6.55%. We're at 17 moles of nitrogen.
Should be high enough pressure, cold enough temperature to liquefy.
But if I understand right, Gnome is working at making a separate building to be atmospheric, so we can then just separate all the gases into their components, and then just pipe nitrogen straight in there.
I do need walls, though.
All right. Alright, why I'm waiting. Steel. Did you use up all the steel? More or less. More or less he did.
Yeah.
And do try to make sure you don't leave like half a gram of steel in the unit, because if it gets ejected, it just deletes it.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Alright, do we have iron up above? Yes, we do. Is that a full stack? Not quite a full stack, but... I can top it off there. Okay. Turn it on, start the gas in. I am definitely going to have to pump in some heat. Or maybe not. I'll find out. I need to eventually go out and check the pressure on the tank for the furnace and make sure I haven't pressurized it too much.
You think a 4x4 is big enough for what we need?
No.
No? Alright. So then I need a lot more steel.
Well, we currently don't.
More... Huh? What?
Currently, we don't have much because you used it all, and I haven't got a chance to make more.
Yeah. Oh, it goes from the bottom to the top. God damn it.
Ah! I want to throw something at you because you need to, like, ask.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Go. Alright. By getting these up, we should get more power and not have to be, like, freaking out waiting for a storm.
What are you making?
Heavy solar panels.
Ooh.
We have
Power does that produce?
That does not create more power. It does not degrade in storms.
Ooh, at all?
Correct.
Ooh.
You're rolling straight up. Because I'm full.
Although, if I remember correctly, it takes stellite glass, not regular glass.
Well, I popped up kind of close to the base. I'm here.
Not like how I did.
Oh, actually, no, it just takes 5 glass instead of 1. Okay, sweet.
Huh. So what do you want first?
Gold.
There's all the gold.
Yeah, definitely start putting it into a mining backpack, and let's do it that way.
Okay, let's check these potatoes. Alright. Harvest potato plant. This will create
I
two
think
times.
that's all the gold I dropped.
Okay.
Wait. Is this locker forward more?
Yeah, because the cable.
Mm.
Alright.
Oh. Oh, wait. So if the pipe is not full, then it won't fill the tank. Yeah. Because we got 1.85 moles in the pipes for nitrogen, and nothing in the tank.
That's not how it should work. Right, creative?
Oh, wait. It's probably because I didn't actually... No, I did. Alright.
Wait, what now?
Go check out his plumbing.
There's gonna be like another satisfactory.
Well, so I have the pipe coming out of the unfiltered for nitrogen going into the small tank, and I got 1.85 moles at 50.3 kPa in the pipe, but nothing in the tank.
Yeah, it should be going into the tank.
Ooh, this will create one-time potato seed.
Yep, that's what we were waiting on.
For harvest?
Yeah.
Yep. Once it's seed.
And then don't harvest the potatoes?
No, go ahead and harvest potatoes at that point.
Oh, okay. Both potatoes?
Yeah?
Okay.
Once you collect the seed, harvest as much as you can.
And then plant the potatoes again?
Yes, until we have 10 seed packs.
Alright.
Mid.
I
We
should
can
have
let that
planted
backpack.
the potatoes and not the seeds, because we have
Nice.
one potato that couldn't be planted because we only have 5.
All right, then now we have food.
Cool. Fade, if you want to come, make sure I'm not gonna blow us up.
I'm pretty sure you will at this rate, but
It's not yet.
Let me just. Batteries. Way over here, right? In crops, right?
Yeah. Because in the pipe, there's 1.85 moles, but there's 0% stress. Oh, yeah, because it's only 1.85 moles. This pipe that has the oxygen in it has 672 moles at 8,000 pressure. This pipe only has 50 pressure and 1.85 moles. There's just nothing there to go into the tank.
I don't have.
You turned it off instead of picking it up.
Wait. Oh, you're filtering from the ice crusher. Okay.
Yeah. And then the unfiltered is coming out here, which is nitrogen, but I think there's just not enough of it to start filling the tank. Because it's only at 1.85 moles at 50 kPa. So there's nothing to push it into the tank. Because I've only put a stack of oxide in there. So it's not like it's had a lot of pressure built up.
Yeah. At least it can go up to 60 MPa,
60,000.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's only at 50 kPa. So.
Yeah. Well, you don't get much nitrogen
Yeah.
from oxide.
Yeah.
Oh, this is air conditioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
This, I don't think we really need anymore because it's just for CO2, and this was to bring the pressure up in the room. But I guess now that we're gonna be making a whole building specifically to pump stuff, then we don't really need that.
Yeah. Oh, your battery did.
Oh, alright. Thanks for killing my battery. It's fine, I got more.
One better drink.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta fill up my water. Which I actually was waiting for the cable for.
Yoink.
Does anyone have an iron sheet? Never mind, I
have
found
a
one.
steel sheet.
I found the iron sheet. Now, I am frustrated that the game doesn't allow you to substitute iron sheets with steel sheets on some items.
Steel? Yeah.
Alright, it's definitely starting to get a little crowded in here. And at some point, we probably should actually start making a proper base instead of just expanding the life pod infinitely.
Fair. Well, I'm working on flattening out an area on this mountain.
I'm sad
Oh.
because I won't be able to make that in time. I'm not going to get it in 20 seconds.
Ooh.
Interstellar irrigation. You know that's a sea trader.
Oh. So how big should I make this building? Because you said 4x4 is not big enough.
10 by 8.
You said what by 8?
10 by 8 might be big enough.
Alright. So like a 9 by 9. Or a 9 by 10.
64.
It's probably up or down. Oh, never mind.
Is that a trader? There's a ship coming.
Yes.
That's cool.
So Mage, are we doing for the deep miners, are we doing just the electric centrifuges, or are you gonna try and do the fuel mix one?
I think for now, I am just going to do the electric ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
I believe it's what, 10 for 3?
No. It's 10 for 4.
10 for 4. Okay.
Alright. Because it's 2.5 per deep miner. Alright. Out of curiosity, did you collect any lead?
No.
Alright. We will be needing lead at some point, but it's not super urgent.
Oh, is someone drilling?
Me. I'm not mining though. I'm flattening out an area for building.
Mhm. I think I brought enough of it, but hey, Mage, how do you feel about making a batch of like 2,000 steel?
If you brought me that much, I would do it.
I probably
We're
did bring you
about
that much.
4,000 steel.
Probably not that much.
Well, because I needed enough for the building. Mage,
Yes.
may I take steel for frames and walls?
I'm very tempted to say no because you will burn through all of it.
Give
Well, so I
like
already have a
20
4x4.
steel.
Well, I have a 4x4 built, so we need a 6x4 and a 6x4. Well, a 6x4 and then a 6. Yeah. So
Oh joy, I screwed myself.
because I did 16. Need 84 frames, which means 172 sheets just for the floor.
Yep. Alright, let's see here.
So that'll take what? About 300? Like 300.
Give or take, yeah.
When I'm done with printing what I'm printing, you can use what steel is left.
What are you printing?
uh,
Elevator?
Yeah.
Is it for the deep miner?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Alright, so since you're printing, I am going to go grab a snack, so I'll be back.
Alright.
use all the steel except like 10. Like, here you go. You can use all this.
I can hear you still.
No, you can't.
Oh yeah, you right.
I mean, there was 9 steel sitting on the APC that you could have used.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's funny. I'm taking my suit off. Alright, back.
I got almost 150 lead, so
Nice. That should be more than enough. Alright, let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Mm-hmm.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Doesn't the elevator transfer power between floors?
Nope.
Oh.
It should, but it doesn't. Wait, what the? Whoa! Alright, I'm... Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ankle grinder. Oh, we're in a lower part of the... On the moon, I typically was not 19 levels to the bottom. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be 19. Okay.
Damn, apparently my mom is still at work.
Well, I've heard a lot about the red
That's-
light district and their hours.
I mean, she's a paralegal. She apparently has a deal closing tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll do it. I love how you just skated past my comment.
Yeah, I know. How much more steel you got? Oh, damn. 150? Alright. That'll get me pretty far.
I know Creative's coming back with stuff to make more steel, and I need to make more solder as well.
Okay, so I can use what's there?
Yeah.
Alright,
There's
cool.
only one problem.
I'm not back yet.
Nope. He can't take the steel out since I'm printing stuff.
Well, yeah, no. I'm eating my snacks right now. Well, will be when I figure out how to open them. Boxes are hard.
So, how much solder are you gonna try and make in one batch?
Probably 150. Oh,
Did
let me
you just call
rephrase
it
that.
solder?
I'm gonna make 300, which is 150 of each ore.
Isn't it like iron and
Lead. Iron and lead.
I'm like one away from 150 of lead. Is there any lead at the base or no?
I'm at the base.
Oh,
No, lead.
Oh, is there any lead at the base? No, I used it all.
Okay.
I thought he was lost and needed me to track him.
Never know. Perhaps.
So, do you know there's a GPS chip for your tablet?
Yes. And did you know you could IC chip and have the whatever, like data transmitter or whatever, and then have it tell you which angle you're supposed to aim in order to get back to base?
I knew you could do that, but I've never done it.
That's low-key cool as hell.
I know that you can use the logic transmitter to do some trig, so the system knows where your character is and actually control your base based on your position.
Yeah.
I've seen people basically turn the lights on and off as they walk down a corridor.
Motion sensors.
No, they did it by they used the logic for it to read the suit's location and did it based on that.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
one
can
way to do it.
You can do a lot of stuff with the suit. IC chip.
Yeah, I keep wanting, like, it's on my list of things to program. I want to program a trade IC-10 where it controls the satellite and scans and figures out the angles. But when it'll have an option where you can select the preferred trader, and when it enters contact range, it buzzes your suit and lets you know that there's a trader that you're looking for.
That's cool.
And if I'm not mistaken, you can actually have it say something different and actually have it where you can say 2 traders. Because case in point, if you ask me what my preferences would be, I want the ore trader and I want the seed trader in the beginning. The ore trader is where I make most of my money, and the seed trader is where I spend that money. I do miss old traders, because you could buy and trade anything. And that is
nice.
Like, I wish there was trader exclusive items where you can't get them any other way than trading. And just to throw out an item out there, RTGs would be amazing.
Oh yeah.
Isn't there even a bigger battery, or I think wireless?
Yeah,
charged battery.
They have a very large wireless battery, but that's a creative only item.
Same as the RTG, so they
Same.
can make that as
There's also catalytic filters that, again, would be amazing if you could get them through a trader. And I would pay through the nose to get those items. So even if the cost was like 50,000 credits, I would pay that for those items.
You'll see it, and you'll never let them leave until you have the money.
Yeah. Because once I get one of every seed type, money becomes meaningless.
Yeah.
But if I could buy catalytic filters, if I could buy RTGs, if I could buy those huge wireless batteries, I would spend money for that.
Real money?
Game money.
Bro wants in transactions.
Alright, so you done?
Yep.
Now I gotta go through and get every single thing out of here because it's like the 4th one. I was not fast enough. Deal.
So there's been a lot of talk about how the moon, the Mars is less hard than the moon these days. And I don't know. I still think the moon's the easiest because why it's true having atmosphere on Mars gives you a lot of advantages. There's also disadvantages. Like
stuff getting damaged, taken away.
And the moon, you don't have to deal with the multi-axis solar panels. You just have one axis to worry about. So it's super easy to just make a massive solar farm and not have to worry about power. Of course, I'm going to have to also acknowledge, clearly, power early game and even mid game is still one of my weaker aspects.
Really?
Well, let's just look at it this way. Do we have enough power that we do not have to worry about power?
No.
If we were on the moon, yeah, I could easily answer the question of that of, oh yeah, I'm fine with that because I'll just make 1 billion solar panels and we're good. Can't
Kind of like what I did. Or did you make more solar panels then? Did you make more solar panels on the moon than I did?
Not more than you, but I had a healthy number of solar panels.
So like 4,000?
No,
No,
mine was
like
under 200.
400, I believe.
You said 400?
Yes, he said 400.
I don't.
He needed
Each one did 500 watts out or whatever, and then I planned for having a constant 100 kilowatts for me to use, no matter what.
Damn.
Meanwhile, when I get to late mid game to late game, I usually like, oh yeah, I can make that power appear out of almost thin air. Because I know I can rig a system that actually converts heat into power. Prairie Wind asked a very good question. And I'm like, you know what? Let's try that because why? There's part of me that's going to just say, I think the devs made a valid point that you can't do that. I actually think you can do that in real life. So I'm very curious to see how it goes. And it worked.
Gonna need more mining backpacks.
Those four
I
of
filled
them.
up a couple of yours.
Oh, damn. Okay.
That's good to know we got all that ore.
Alright. Where you want the backpacks for steel? Just right in front of the...
Put it in the locker if there's room.
There.
Alright. Alright.
And then I put it right there.
Okay.
All right, we'll just let that stack up for a minute.
Good amount of steel, I'd say.
Yeah, should be. All right. Can someone do me a favor and go check what the pressure is on the tank behind the life pod?
I'm currently doing math.
So we should get the fire extinguisher ready.
Yes.
Here's the backpack you want.
Nice.
Ooh, I do. No, I do not. Okay. Pressure is 15 megapascals, it seems.
Okay, that tells me I do not have to worry.
Okay.
Because I was worried I might be closer to that 60 mark.
So we're gonna be at about 60 out of the 100 that I want to do, just for the floor.
And you want to make it at least 4 tall.
Oh yeah, for large tanks.
Yup.
All right. Here, 25 steel left on the ground for you. Because I have no inventory space at the very moment. I literally filled up my entire inventory with steel sheets and steel frames.
Hydration critical.
Do we have enough heat?
Oh. So I got you what? Enough materials for
Ooh.
2,400 steel.
God damn.
That's a worrying prospect.
You need more ice.
No, I saw liquid and I'm like, but it's gone now. Okay. Come into here. Close the helmet. Backing this out. Alright. Shut that off.
We want to input this backpack as well?
At the moment, no.
No.
We're having a heat problem.
Is it that there is no heat?
Oh, there's heat.
Too much heat?
No, there's not enough heat.
One of them backpacks, yeah.
Oh, I'm out of fuel in my welding torch.
You're still,
There's an arc torch.
Mike. You're still using a gas torch.
The arc one uses battery.
Well, that would have been good to know.
Fairly certain we said something about it like 3 times, but
Maybe you did, but as you know, I don't pay attention. Who? Mark 1 or Mark 2?
Mark
The
1.
difference is literally 4. The second Mark 2 is literally just 4 electrum more, and that's it.
Yeah, and all it really does is survive temperature better.
Oh.
I mean, what happened with that Sterling engine room?
Can I take 10 steel of this?
I don't care about steel.
Wait. Where did you want the steel?
For the tool thing. There was 500 sitting on the ground.
Go ahead.
You missed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then I need electrum, invar, and solder. We need more solder. And that's it.
Well,
Are you using the electric printer right now, or no?
no, I'm busy trying to make solder.
Oh, cool. Alright.
A pain in the butt.
What the
To
heck?
be honest, could you just... Isn't the tank outside cold enough for you to just pump it in, and then you'd have the temp for solder? It was like about 800 C.
800 C is way too high for solder.
Yeah, it has to be like less than 550.
550 Kelvin.
Yeah.
Wait.
There we go. There's your solder. Did you need it in the tool printer?
Yes, please. Thank you.
So, how's our food situation?
They are almost ready to seed. To be harvested. 5 of them.
I'm assuming that's the last one, huh?
What?
Someone's probably gonna die.
Oxygen low. Oxygen low. Oh, it's so much easier to get into the greenhouse now.
Oh yeah, I put the stairs.
Thriving towards fruiting, thriving towards fruiting, thriving towards fruiting.
Yeah.
Fruiting.
I just checked them like 10 minutes ago.
I was more coming
yeah.
for this reason.
Water?
And this reason.
Food?
No, water and to empty my waste tank.
Mm.
And while I'm here, I might as well just top off my oxygen. And this is a much better breathable atmosphere than our base right now, so...
There.
Oh.
Alright, 10 more frames, and then 80 more sheets, and then walls. And however many sheets we need. Windows, yes or no?
That's personal preference. They're not needed, and they would just add heat to the room.
Cool. So no.
So I'm assuming this is right here's where we're gonna have the main base, or
Do you see the elevator that I've been building?
yep.
You know how I like to go subterranean.
Yeah. How big was that explosion that you experienced? If it happened, or would the little emergency shelter survive it?
Yes.
Like where he's gonna do the air at
Oh, that.
atmospherics?
I actually haven't looked where he's building that.
You can see it
right
through
next
the
to the
window.
greenhouse.
It's right here. Other way? There.
Yeah, as long as you don't put the big tank right against the wall.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Wasn't
put
planning on
the
it.
volatiles and
Yeah, the volatiles and the nitrogen
oxygen
right
and
next to the wall.
NOS right next, like right at the corner, going to the starter base.
Yeah, yeah. Like directly on top of it. That's the plan.
Mm. It just has like a tower of tanks on top of it.
Alright, we got a 10 by 10 for you. Or well, we will in a minute.
Alright. We also need to start making large insulated tanks.
Mhm.
Are we gonna go like right into phase change devices?
Probably should.
Oh, I need one singular more frame. Actually, no, I don't.
Ah, that's okay.
Starving for excursion, starving. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go check the traders. Because it's probably been more than 30 minutes.
The small battery is already dead? Goddamn. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
I'll be better once I can get out of this door.
Yeah, fair. Locks you in here with me.
Alright.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. You're like, I feel better when I can get out this door, and then I just lock you in because you turned around.
That's what it is. Okay. Padded wall. Wait, what? No. There it is.
Orbiting oxygen. That's a gas trader.
Oh.
New phone, who dis? All I can see is your bald head.
Oh, but no.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Exactly what I wanted to see this morning.
Make 15 glass sheets.
So there is no more bars, are there?
No more what?
Food.
Nope.
No. If somebody can make some more hydroponics, we can plant more potatoes once these grow.
Well, we could probably buy some from traders if you find one.
Very true.
Alright, so I need 80 more steel sheets, and then I will be done with the floor. No, these are just still at harvest potato plant.
Who's making the walls?
For what?
It looks like it's creative making the walls.
Mm-hmm. You need steel?
I need 3 frames.
Oh.
Creative, are you helping me make walls? Or are you making walls separately for yourself?
Separately.
For what? What are you making?
Frame. Well, it'll take quite a while. How many frames did you need?
3.
I need no frames. I need 80 sheets.
No, mage.
3 frames.
Okay, you give 4.
Oxygen low.
Are you making steel? Yeah, you're making steel frames. Do you have iron in there that I can take?
There's no iron. There's 12 silicon.
Alright. Oh, the iron's in that one. Mage, when you're done, permission to use that iron?
Permission.
Cool. Damn, that shit, like, ran away.
Wait, is the auto lathe the upgraded one or no?
Yes.
It
They're
is, okay.
all upgraded. Right, who disconnected? It's probably this dumbass, but
What?
Yep,
What?
this dumbass.
When's the next storm?
Good question.
Oh, I guess we have. Oh, no.
No, mage just trimming wires.
Cleaning up messes that from the original installation.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a storm would be really nice right about now because it'd be nice to have this battery charged up.
Yeah.
Creative, how long are you gonna be doing this for?
A while.
Alright, because to finish the floor of that new part of the base, I just need 80 sheets. Iron sheets.
Put your iron in.
But
and
I'm setting up more hydroponic,
Okay.
crop plots.
Be right back.
Hey.
We will definitely need to reprogram this elevator. 34 days without dying. That's how long our food lasted.
Nice. Can you plant plants right next to each other?
Yes.
Cool.
And back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So we can now have 11 potatoes planted at once.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit here waiting for them to become seeds. It's because we need food, and the more I run around, the more food I eat.
Doesn't it take like from fruiting to or like from having fruit to having seeds? Doesn't it take like another hour?
No.
I mean, I can sit here and time it.
Because I believe it takes an hour to get to seeding. Or 50 minutes to get to seeding. But if you set it up nicely, you can actually cut that time significantly.
Oh yeah, okay. Growth time 50 minutes.
Yeah, potatoes is one of the nice foods to grow because it grows so quickly.
Space Springs.
Was that a ship or did somebody blow up? Okay, it was a ship.
Creative had Taco Bell and things happened.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't blame them.
Okay. So they sell liquids.
No food.
No food. They buy water ice. They buy, so it's a consumable package, which is a cardboard box with 2 duct tape, 2 regular carbon dioxide filters, 10 plastic sheets, and 10 copper coils for $1.45. And if we had a cardboard box full of chocolate bars, we could sell that for $300. I'm going to say depart.
Is there such thing as like plant module? Plant analyzer.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any of those?
No. We could.
You're the plant guy right now.
Yeah.
So why don't you have any?
Because I didn't know it was a thing until literally just now. I was like, wait, why am I staring at this? I could just have my tablet tell me.
Yes and no.
Huh? What does it tell you?
Not as much as you'd like, but it does tell you some things.
Does it tell you how close it is to being grown?
Nope.
Oh. Either way, do we by chance have iron?
Anyone have a food bar hidden in their back pockets?
No.
Nope. We
Did you
do
check
have a-
outside?
We do have a table and microwave, so when the potato is ready, you can.
Cook it.
Mm-hmm. In fact, you know the trick about you can just grab a singular potato off the thing and.
Mm-hmm. Leave the plant.
No, I did not know that. But I do need some iron. Frick! I didn't check upstairs.
Do I hear wind?
No,
No.
that was my jetpack.
How could you? Got my whole
We're all waiting for a storm. I'm trying to get us on a more reliable power.
Yeah.
Anybody have any iron hidden in the booties?
Nope.
So I'm just trying to
Here-
make more hydroponic.
Here's one iron ore.
No, that's not quite helpful.
There's a mining backpack full of iron to be turned into steel that you could pilfer from.
I don't know. We have 14 crop plots right now.
That should be enough to sustain us.
I thought it was gonna be like 15.
If he can get the soy up and running, it goes a long way.
Oh, my bad. 12. We have 12. Ooh, seed. Plant. Seed. Plant.
I mean, I in my moon base, I basically was able to survive on 3 hydroponics.
Okay. Well,
One-
one potatoes to soy.
Yep, and every once in a while I'd rotate it out to make 3 soy.
Mm.
What the? Oh. I hate when the game does that.
So I need to wait for... I forget which one's seeded, so I'll wait for the other ones to seed and then be like, oh, okay.
Real
But we
easy.
now have
Look at it and
11.
see if it says thriving towards seeding.
Ah. Cool. Okay, we have 11
Herbs
or
and
what we
spices.
have- pretty much. We have 9 new planted, and we have 3. Oh, that one's seed now. Harvest, plant. Harvest potato seeds. Okay, so tomorrow morning there will be one more we need to seed, and we have one extra seed at the moment. But we have 12 planted.
Alright.
Pretty much the only form of entertainment for me right now.
How do I fill my jetpack? The fuel tank?
Canister. Just pump in gas from outside. Get it high enough pressure into a canister.
Yeah, it's not fuel, it's just gas.
Oh. So, like, I could connect it to the CO2?
Yep.
Huh, alright.
Ooh. I better grab. You didn't see anything
Mine.
or hear anything.
I see nothing, I hear nothing, I know nothing.
It was my only form of entertainment.
What
While
was? Seeing how
waiting.
many you could stack up?
I had 40 before you came by.
Damn. Yeah, we're out of power.
I'm guessing
Wait,
you
what?
lost, or the lights must be connected before the APC still.
Yep.
Hmm.
Are the lights
And
still
the
on?
door. Nope.
Off.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to rewire that. It was retrofitted into place.
Are we waiting?
I still need the 80 sheets.
Oh, iron sheets, yeah.
No, steel sheets.
Fuck did you need the iron for? You told me you needed iron.
Yeah, I need the iron for the hydroponics.
Not like iron sheets.
I said ingots, but iron sheets works too. For walls.
Do.
So, when can I leave this place?
I don't understand your statement.
We have no power to the doors.
Yes.
So when can we get power to said doors?
Good question.
Cool.
There, any more sheets is yours.
Alright, thank you.
So I guess the easiest answer is if a storm rolls by, that would definitely solve it. If morning came by, that would definitely solve it. If I had coal, that could easily solve
There's
it.
coal in here.
Yes.
Oh, grab some coal, put it like right here, drop it right in front of the door, and you can pick it up.
Great minds think alike.
My inventory's full, so. Huzzah, we have light.
Oh, I'm blinded. Oh.
Alright, let's see if I got this wired and hooked up right. Because the code is not throwing any errors.
Solar.
But I have no way of knowing if I have it tracking the correct directionality.
Some normal cable.
Alright, let's see here. Okay, that's a bad angle. It's a better angle. $35. $31. $27. When you go out there, turn
good.
back on the landing pad.
Okay. Okay, it's on.
Thank you.
Are you trying to get a trader for food?
Yes.
I hear someone with a jetpack low.
Ooh.
I mean,
I'm gonna buy you, that's for sure. Alright.
okay, so we got 12 planted. We got 2 extra seeds.
Alright, we have a food trader.
Nice.
Oh.
35 days without dying.
Nice.
So who's gonna starve to death first?
I'm at 23%. I think creative is because he's taking damage currently.
Electrum Constantin.
Ooh, what's this for?
If you watch, you'll find out.
That must mean there's no.
Ooh.
All right. So, do we have any spare potatoes, or did you
No.
plant them all?
I planted every single one of them.
Okay, this is where I'm going to say that was a bad decision.
Oh, well.
You should have saved 3 of them for us to eat.
You're right. Didn't you just say we had a food trader?
Yes, but I'm still pointing out, had I not got the food trader,
That's fair.
which I did not have the food trader when you planted them.
That's fair.
Oh yeah, I came here for water.
So, where would our room be for printers, and, like storage of items?
I have started to dig out that spot. If you go to the elevator and you go down to the first level that will let you, you'll see I've started hollowing it out.
So we're doing electronics and stuff underground, and the gas we're doing above ground.
Well, you wanted to get it started, which is a fair thing, and you decided to put it there. I'm pretty sure Creative is kind of going, yeah, I should have known Mage would do this, because this is just Mage's MO.
What the?
I thought you were inside.
Elevator wasn't even here. What?
Jump over the top and fly down.
I mean, I have all of the supplies. I can always just move it if you want, but...
It went all the way down. And doors closed. Yeah, the elevator's right here.
I'm on the elevator.
I'm on the elevator too.
On floor
And this one
14?
doesn't move. All the way down by the deep miner.
Well, you just summoned it, so I'll let it get down there and... yeah.
Huh. Nope, can't go up with it.
Alright, so stand on it.
I was.
Okay, what did you do? Because you did something and now it's locked. Wait, okay. I called it. And here it comes for me. Alright.
Hi.
There you are.
Hello. And bye.
Interesting. You might need to log out and log back in.
No, I'm coming up normally. See, don't you turn around.
Alright.
Hmm.
All right, we got the floor. So did we get food, or how are we still in the process of buying food?
You need to go up to the trader and buy what you can.
Oh.
Which I need to go do because I forgot to actually buy the food because I didn't have a empty hand to do it.
Oh, they're real cheap, actually.
So what? Eggs, chocolate bars?
Cereal bars.
I don't see them.
I see them.
Oh, yeah, I don't see them. Oh, I do see them.
Yeah, I need to get food. I am taking damage.
Where do you get the food?
You have to have an empty hand.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, here they're sold out of the cereal bar now. Here they are.
Oh yeah, so I didn't even buy them.
Over here. No, I just bought them all.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Mana from heaven.
It was 15 each, so.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm at 10%, so.
Yeah, no duh, my guy's in a bad mood.
Now I'm at up to 68%.
You were at negative 40%?
No, it's at 0%. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, I guess I gotta go all the way to the bottom. Go down 1. Apparently floor 14. Fly up. Beat the elevator. And there it is.
Oh, hiccups.
What the? Is it storming now?
No,
No, it's just windy.
Oh. So I just seen
not
like,
even
gushing
windy.
It sounds windy.
Does not sound like my niece. But I digress. No, the turbines are barely spinning.
Hmm.
So then what's that loud roar?
No idea.
I believe the ship
Mm,
must be.
Really? It's not even going.
It's probably just like glitched audio.
Loud as fuck. Hurting my eardrums, man.
Well,
Gotta turn my audio down.
someone wanna buy others food from it and then launch it?
You can
What's
go
good,
ahead and say
chocolate
bye-bye to
bars,
it.
or-
Oh, you already
Well,
did?
he's got chocolate bars, got flour, cocoa powder, sugar.
Well, we can't eat sugar. We can't eat flour.
But there's an egg carton, there's milk, and there's chocolate bars.
I think the chocolate bar is the only one we can do or consume.
So should we do that? 50 each,
suppose.
and there's 2 of them.
Okay.
So tell him to
Yep.
depart?
Well, did you get them all?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah, I mean, there
Sold
was
out?
only 2 chocolate bars.
It says it's sold out now.
Yeah.
Okay. Supposed to depart
The
then.
milk is not, but that's a fluid, right?
Nope. It's powdered milk.
No, it's just milk.
The milk is in the form of a powder.
Oh. So buy it or no?
I'm sure it's just an ingredient.
Yes.
So buy it. Don't buy it.
Can't really
That's a-
do anything with it, so don't. Never know.
There's the
Probably
storm. Oh no, that was
No.
just the trader leaving.
Yeah.
Well, it's now quiet, so it was the trader.
Yeah, apparently.
Wait.
I think I have a lot of walls here.
Oh, you printed walls.
Yeah. While I was... Wow. I had
Okay.
57 walls.
Nice. You should have waited a little bit longer to get that 60.
I know.
You should have known.
Yeah, my bad. I mean, that's literally all I have room in my inventory for.
Alright.
Do, 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 do.
Do.
Okay, I'm making 10 more hydroponic things.
Okay.
I was so excited about the trader, I forgot to actually look if the solar panels were facing the correct way during the daytime.
Open, motherfucker. Open the goddamn door. Thank you.
Alrighty. So we need to rewire this sucker. So that way all the power comes out of the APC.
I just put all my fluid pipes over there. God damn it. Before you come in, can you do me a favor? In the locker on the left in the main base, there's some fluid pipes. Can you grab those, please? Thank you.
Mm,
Find him.
can't really get to him at the moment.
Hmm.
Disconnected. Or no power.
Disconnected.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I need water anyways.
Ah.
Here, catch. You can't get it? You're like, I'm trying.
You should have had it a little bit closer.
I know, my bad.
There we go. Power has been restored.
I.
Oh, you got
So we
that
have
chocolate bar on you or no?
20. Yeah, I do. We got 24 hydroponic trays.
Jeez, almost
That's
used the
the
entire chocolate bar.
Really?
Yeah, 23%.
Damn. Let me get that last 22%. Oh, okay. That was not 23% that I got from that.
Yeah,
I
different
got
foods do different amount.
13%.
I guess chocolate bar isn't that filling.
Apparently, but it was
No.
like $50.
Because a chocolate bar is typically supposed to be an ingredient for something bigger.
Chocolate
Mm.
cake.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Puma's playing Marvel Rivals.
Yeah. Wonder if he's gonna stream it.
So there's 38.6 moles of nitrogen in the ice crusher. And I don't know. I just work here. It's fine. Whatever. Did you say power was restored?
Yes.
Mm.
I can make 90 more walls. But we need... We need 160 walls. So I need another 100 walls. Damn, I'm 10 walls short from being able to hold all of them.
It's something else. It's your mining tool belt or something. I don't know.
There's also a larger tool belt.
Mm-hmm.
Are we able to afford it?
I don't know. After your last mining expedition, we definitely have significantly more resources.
Oh yeah, so many more.
What the fuck just happened?
That was you?
I have no idea. I was just standing around and all of a sudden,
What happened?
I don't know.
Ooh. I
What?
think room pressure. No, your tank.
Huh? Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Can someone force feed me a medical pill? I want to try something.
I don't
What
have
the
a
fuck
medical.
happened?
I have no
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
The tank was only at like
Temperature critical.
4,000, 4 megapascals or whatever.
Oh, the portable
It
tank
was-
probably blew up, maybe. Or did.
Well, why don't someone come to the greenhouse and find out
I
what
am.
happened? And bring the
I'm
me-
coming with a medical pill.
like I said, I'm curious to see if you feed me the medical pill, if it will bring me back to life.
Damn.
Are we gonna lose these crops?
The air tank didn't blow up because it's right there.
Temperature low.
How do I drag?
See if you
Are
can put.
you... Oh, helmet. It says helmet. Oh no, that's for me. Force feed
Hey,
is currently dead.
okay. Take me to the cryopod.
Creative, you wanna fix the food, and I'll take him. Make sure we don't lose the food.
Needs water in a low pressure environment.
Yeah, so all the pressure left. Turn the filtration system in the right-hand corner. It'll eventually go up. And then I have a bunch of oxide that we can chuck in there.
Atmosphere is too cold. You have a heater or no?
No. But I do have an air conditioner. How do I put you in there?
I don't know.
Oh.
Like I said, I'm very curious.
I sometimes see a... Oh.
Because I've been
It says
told.
insert.
I've been told that a cryopod can bring someone back to life, but currently we don't have the gas for it. So it looks like you got me in it.
Mm-hmm.
So now we just have to power it and provide it with cryogenic nitrogen, which we can't do. But
So...
I think this is a great place to stop the stream. Because it is that
you
time.
wanna fix the food? You don't want to make it so we don't lose food?
I'm going to do something different. So, ending the stream here.